Dzień dobry, witam bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym epizodzie Zagrajmy w Disco Elysium. Kontynuujemy naszą przygodę. Niestety ostatni odcinek był krótki ze względu na to, że nie miałem miejsca na dysku, więc kontynuujemy, zobaczymy. Jako że był ważny dla fabuły, to go wrzucam, natomiast kontynuujemy tu przygodę, zobaczymy, co się podzieje. Co my możemy tu zrobić jeszcze?
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. Sounds like the pale. From recordings of the 𝗱𝗶𝗹𝗪. You've heard them. We all have. You can hardly hear your own breathing. Your voice is barely audible. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the lieutenant points to his ears.
Can you hear anything? The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
His detached tone conceals how.
Please, detect.
He's trying to act dismissive, but at this particular moment, the orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the
8%.
darkness of the tower overhead. The silence. Relax. It'll be okay.
Nie uda się.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head filled with There's nothing.
Officer, what are you looking?
Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive. And the crab man. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
That accent is Villa-Lobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock.
I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Skąd wiesz, co czuję?
I was like you once, just dragging my feet to the next bottle. Shit was dark, Holmes.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Z jakiegoś powodu czuję, że masz rację.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Saving perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see him. Think they scared of me.
I co o tym sądzisz?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa.
𝗂𝗐𝗐 is grandma?
No, I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive? No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about authority or anything else for that matter.
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know. Don't really follow her comings and going. I'm afraid not as...
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Don't sweat it, Vato. The password is afterlife death. What do you think of that? Makes never known myself to be a crab. But I always thought of myself.
That's not the only technique he's working on.
Sure am. Whittling wood. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness. It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it. I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Nah, ese.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Tiago's my name. But those syllables, your place amongst your fellas. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore. That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that. This is I circled it. No. She is a cavity in the dark, beyond sense. I will be incinerated.
That sounds a bit like substitute.
It's not like that.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to... I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing. I ain't from no Mariette.
Marietti is a Mesque style of music and dance.
Hard to say. Been spending a lot of time here ever since.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much.
It looks like he truly doesn't remember. There's a vague...
I think we're done here, essay.
That was, however.
Dobrze. Ale znam hasło. To jest sukces.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent. The speaker comes to...
Good afternoon. What's good? Please, good. I have unlocked the fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looked the first entry made on the 4th of February, 51. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking 𝗬𝗏 series, something advanced.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author... Something about the backup data getting destroyed. Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. Is
she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
A girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum. Also, some canned air.
Psst. Someone's coming.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Co tu się odpierdala?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
There are no coalition military data links. And even if there was, you couldn't access them over a civilian network. No one's hiding here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Okej, no zapiszmy. Awaryjny zapis.
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. I am 𝗀𝗵𝗵𝗁, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years?
Nope. Yes. And I don't care. I don't care about crap men. What? No.
She has not seen her.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR1 as my RAIM prefect's processing unit. RAIM prefect. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? Then you'll certainly know that all on the front, it's all around.
Like love.
I guess it is, but it's not the cheapest one on the market. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything.
She liked telling you this. It calmed her nerve.
I'm working. Could you just shh for a moment?
It's not just rudeness.
They are connected to my RAIM prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay?
Short and terse.
Great. You really like those questions, don't you? No, I'm not. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait. She's looking for a disruption in the radio wave. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yes, that's what led me here. Exactly. What does it mean? What do you think it is? What?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out? Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydrotransducers to record the silence.
Hydrotransducers. So that's what those water-based...
But honestly, it's not progressing very well. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Strange things may...
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just...
Maybe. I know. No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line.
Because it's just trial and error. Trying to locate the swallow, and I don't have a... You know what? Great. Thanks. What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Yeah. Like, maybe I'd have to be... This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Do I look like someone who has time for side bro?
If you want her help, maybe you should help her first.
The swallow, you mean? Great. Thanks.
No dobra, co możemy z tymi sami zrobić? Na razie nic. No jest tam jakiś dźwięk, dobra. Bym się do tych dzieciaków dowiedzieć, co oni chcą jeszcze, co oni chcą stworzyć w ogóle tutaj za aferę. Dobra, zapisik awaryjny.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Goodbye, officer. Huh?
This young, his look is intensely suspicious.
Weird stuff. Especially wires going into water.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachol's sister revolution on the Grand Iso.
I know, man. I wish nothing's wrong.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Most of it psionic powers. Don't think so.
There is fear there, but
Besides, our own signs aren't even synced yet. So how am I supposed to get you synced up with a big bad? It don't make any...
No dobra.
the young
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibber.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal? Oh, man! Who is he? What, really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? No matter. Yeah.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to... I guess it's not a massive problem.
Everyone is welcome!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure some... A programmer? That's odd. What was she... Come on, man. Who will you trust?
Feels alert!
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumped anyway. Now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, what a pity. That's my a shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam and into a laser-lit future of dance and...
Unity! Dance!
And you can't just evict her? Look at you! Oh, no, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and...
The line's in the dark!
At least Crabman seems... Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer...
Egghead cannot...
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think? Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye.
Dobra, idziemy się dowiedzieć. Co oni na to? Znaczy, co ona na to w sumie? Dobra, kolejny sejwik.
Yes, what is it?
A gdybyś nie musiała opuszczać kościoła, porozmawiałem z Andre, chcę to jakoś pogodzić.
I don't want to make anything work.
Nie chcesz niczego godzić?
Yes, anything.
Dobra, rozumiem.
Good.
Przekonywanie. Dobra, zrobię kolejnego save'a. No, spróbujmy. Jest duża szansa, że się uda, nie?
Yes, what is it?
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her...
All right. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old works. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra...
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to...
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Oh god, not this again.
Basement?
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected... We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her.
En route, you might be more familiar with the name Doomed Commercial Area. You could get in through the bookshop on the... Good. Then you might know. In the giant...
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the film? 𝗧𝗵𝗂𝗵𝗵. Of course! Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was... And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Million...
Valley of 1,000 heads. You like the sound of that.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or...
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing.
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse, whatever that means. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never... No.
The lieutenant coughs.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. The bookstore lady hates me. Of course, because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental yes, but
The lieutenant coughs.
once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal... Thanks. And here's my 𝗀𝗯𝗵𝘁 tool.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy.
Dobra, czy idziemy teraz po kopię zapasową? Kurwa. Dobrze, że ją przekonaliśmy. Mamy jakiś super multitool. Dobra, multitool teraz. Okidoki. Tędy nie? Jak tu się szło? Aha, czyli stamtąd widać po prostu tą łódź. Okej. W ten sposób. Dobra, zaczynamy już powoli jakoś tak, wiecie, łączyć tą lokację w całość. Okej. O, jest jakaś pułapka.
A familiar apparatus. This,
Another empty trap. Yep.
the reeds bend.
A ci próbują dalej podjebać wszystko stąd, nie? Lul. Samochód niech stoi, a co oni mogą mi zrobić z nim? A, druga sprawa, trzeba lampę jeszcze wziąć. Tu czy tam? Oj, tu. Dobra, jest i ten, jest i to... To nieszczęsna lodówka.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an...
Ciało jako narzędzie. Ciało jako narzędzie. Okej, czyli jedyną rzecz, którą zmieniłem, to była koszula, tak? Dobra, zróbmy zapis.
This orange machine
28.
still. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗹𝗵𝘁 tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside. You gently lift.
We should take it back to me.
Yes, but
Dobrze. Religia +1. No i to wydaje mi się, że to jest to, co powinniśmy mieć ubrane. A idziemy dalej. Czyli ta historia się tutaj zazębia, widzicie. Nie jest takie Nie jest to taka historia jednokomorowa. A i się tam nie przejmuje niczym. Samochód niech tam kradną, opony. Wszystko na koszt firmy.
this is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes. Not as such. I'm talking about what looks like they were here a while.
Looks like it. Hey, let's keep moving.
Somehow.
Te pułapki trzeba byłoby jeszcze znaleźć. Tam chyba dwie jeszcze, nie? Ale dobra, dokończmy ten wątek. Jak ten wątek dokończymy, będziemy mogli przejść dalej. A, tu jest ten kościół, dobra.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing. I have a theory. Watch. What an intricate...
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Co teraz?
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout.
Here. I found it. Hold on. Just give me a second.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the... There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my...
What an interesting...
Figure it out? No, just walk over...
What? She only wants you to follow Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around...
Thanks.
Dobra.
It's awfully silent. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Kurwa, nie wiem, co mam z tym zrobić.
It's awful. Oh boy, it moves like a goat. This task is an insult. Some water spill. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Some water spills out. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging. It moves like the lead programmer sends.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything...
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah. Let's do... If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this... And honestly, I don't know. I mean, what if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes us, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As she doesn't talk, her eyes closed and brows knitted together.
Damn it. No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for...
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something. But this is just another failure. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear.
Silence is silence? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Kurwa, 3%. Nie przewiduje sukcesów. Percepcja. Czy mam coś, co percepcję zwiększy? A mam coś, co zmniejsza percepcję? O, to zmniejsza. Dobra. Jakbyśmy zamienili okulary na inne. Empatia, logika. Tu mieliśmy jakieś. Okej. A i czapeczkę mam jeszcze jakąś taką dziwną. Dobra.
Yes, what is it?
Już jest 8. No i kurwa, 1 punkt w percepcji dziabniemy jeszcze. Gdzie ta percepcja jest? No, jeszcze 1 dziabniemy. O 2 mogę dać. Przywróć. Zrobimy save'a. Tak na próbę. Jeżeli damy te 2 punkty, to co się stanie wtedy z percepcją?
Yes, what is it?
28. No i kurwa, no i to jest hit.
Yes, what is it?
All you hear.
Ajajaj. Jeszcze raz. 28, no to jest do zrobienia. Come on.
Yes, what is it?
Dawaj, trochę szczęścia.
All you hear
No
is
nie teraz.
breathing.
Dawaj. To 3 razy sztukę. Spróbujmy.
Yes, what is it?
All you
Aj, no kurczę.
heavy and
Lipa.
wholesome from all the
Spróbujmy jeszcze raz. Zobacz, wrócimy do tego.
Yes. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? All right, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this.
No. What, you mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed... I guess I could live through a week or two.
Brilliant negotiation.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Dobra, od racji do tamtych. Teraz się w kuriera bawię. Super partia, naprawdę.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. That's fine. We appreciate it.
Już namiotu nie ma. Zwinęli się i do środka idą. Dobra, dajemy. Będzie ten sukces.
Yeah, ecstatic. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. The name.
Andre's overthinking.
Yes. Noid's right.
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't.
𝘂𝗤𝗚𝗏𝗧, the zone of ecological.
Hardcore! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be the amnesia.
Like the.
It's not amnesia, guys.
I wouldn't.
And under.
We're not going with it.
Why not?
I don't care. I don't.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
You have? Well, what's the
O
name?
nie. Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right. But what is this?
I'm dancing.
That soft core
Yes, ma.
talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
It's to express my individual.
Is that a ball
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to show my head, not 20. Of course it is. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway,
Boję się, że się nie uda to.
oh yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never. And they have roots in ancient masses. You're
The Peric love it.
unit. You.
Make some noise.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes.
Your pussy's like your people.
And where is your posse?
Are we?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
Yeah.
He seems
Do it for the
I didn't want to say it.
the one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Goodbye, officer.
Dobra, ale ja bym teraz potrzebował
Back to the hardcore. It's hard. Skibber.
nie tego.
You guys,
With wonder,
between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed.
Yes.
Andre is busy. Cut a cell. You, the one with the large sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk.
Okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have.
You sure that's a good idea?
Come on, Noid. I think we owe him.
Asel's right. He's one of us now.
Guess it would be pretty soft core for me to say, yeah, all right. But not likely. Scoped that spot a while back. It's shortwave stuff. Mostly.
Build it ourselves. We built this nightclub. We can build.
Yeah, maybe. tech-wise, radio's not the spookiest thing around. Our part's finding an antenna big enough to align with those mega low frequency.
An antenna hardcore enough to shake the whole...
Maybe not that big, but pretty big.
Dobra, 17%. Lecimy w to. Próbujmy.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
This is easy.
Kurczę. Dawaj jeszcze raz. Come on, możemy to zrobić.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
This
Naprawdę?
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
eyes. Unfold your mental map of Martinez. It's morning. You're standing on the plaza before the whirling in rags. Your eye follows the tiles west. You see a bench. Beyond the unkempt backyard rises a monstrous assemblage of... You turn around. The morning sun is blinding. You bring your hand to your brow and a great shadow materializes before you.
Centaur Man is made of metal. With the right gear, we can make it work.
Yeah! Connect the centaur to the lorries! Unite the whole...
Huh? Sounds like Egg saying you could use some of the spare cables to rig up the stalled motor lorries, which would pretty much make the old roundabout one giant antenna.
One roundabout! One wavelength!
Probably the biggest antenna in all of...
We have the amps! We have...
He's right. All we're missing now is the transceiver itself. Soon as you find one, I don't know, buy one.
And before you ask, no, you can't have the radio from my kinema. I highly doubt that. When I crank the volume on my dyno wave, it's like you're in the front row at the National Concert Hall.
It's all transmission. A regular old transceiver should work. Can't do it. Yeah, probably. Thing is,
A, w tamtym biurze koło portu.
some equipment from 𝗱𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗵 could work. Worth a legwork at least. Some equipment from 𝗱𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗵 could work. Worth, maybe, if you want to pay money like some kind of money lord. Yeah, Paul, while you're gone, me and Egg will get the rest of the gear together.
Dobra, i teraz co ja muszę znaleźć? Przekonywanie. Dobra, czyli potrzebujemy jeszcze pójść do... Aha, czyli teraz z nią mogę coś pogadać.
Yes, what is it?
What? I can't hear you! Oh, there's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal. Egg! He doesn't listen to me! Thanks! Let me know how it goes!
Dobra.
Vikla, true, hard, full, car. It's hard car. Skibber. Vikla, true, hard car. Hard car to the internally coherent.
All car!
He furrows his brow.
Hard car. Ah!
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here.
I am the mic and force. Vikla, true, hard car, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃, the place to be. It's the mess.
Jezu, co ja mam się, jak ja mam się do niego dorwać?
All right. Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Hardcore.
There is a place.
Jak się do niego dorwać?
Internally, all car.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore.
The question is, what is the question? But there was...
Ja jebiks.
Internally, all car.
He furrows his...
Ha!
Is it though?
One man.
Okej.
We're close.
𝗰𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗵𝘁?
True. Hardcore. Hardcore to them internally. All
He furrows.
ha.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
To the mega. Oh,
Oh no.
don't worry. Hang on.
Whoa, thank God.
Great!
Everybody, the honor will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right.
Dorwałem się do niego.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but think you...
Maximum.
I know.
Pump it to.
Glickstein? Okay, the...
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the... In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it.
Hosiana! Mother of
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar.
the beauty and...
No, Egg! It's a window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window.
Come down to earth!
It's shaking the building's foundation.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Beautiful!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off! Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed.
In the mixing desk now, building, this is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shut, and then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too... You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals.
Yeah, but did you record it, though?
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. Stay here.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth.
Now, I have a theory.
Yes. And we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez.
You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere you don't have to. These thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long forgotten discussion, behind the kitchen, drinking coffee and smoking, with a friend.
What? But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
She looks up, and you have her full, undivided attention. The lieutenant's, too. He takes his glasses off.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
Then the pail is... But the milk, it clearly hasn't started curdling yet. Weird, I understand. A theory of the pail where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world. According to this, how long and information causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this?
Knows how to think this.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus, or I have considered the same. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but you think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had...
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writer... You mean Plaisance and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up. Then go tell her.
She falls silent.
I'm going to leave.
Ma'am, you will...
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can... I wouldn't go...
Thank you, 𝗀𝗏𝗃. Let's leave it at...
Jesus Christ, co tu się o Tijanie Pawliło? I co z tym klubem jeszcze? Procentka kości. Sprawdź pułapki. Ciało na promenadzie. Dosyć zdrowie świniarka. Transwiter znajdź. Dobra, i w takim razie my musimy zapytać... Powiedzieć kostkarce o tym wszystkim. Sprawdź pułapki, ciało na promenadzie, to za chwilę. Świniarka później. Bierz odpowiedzialność na siebie. Nie tędy. Transmitter potrzebuje. Może w tym samochodzie Ruby jest. Jest transmitter odpowiedni. Co jeszcze tam miałem? Do tej kostkarki pójść jeszcze. Nie tu, w tą stronę to było bardziej. Nie tędy, naokoło trzeba najpierw. Right to work. Right to work. Dobra.
A lorry, the smell of cigarette. There's something odd about the pack. It takes a few moments, but as you take the transceiver in your hands...
Funny, isn't it? The lady driver used this same radio to evade coalition authorities, and now you are using it to contact...
Where the radio used to be, it's about the size of a small... That's the mark of 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗁𝘳, one of the major
You've surprised me more than once during the course.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. You close the...
Dobra, już mam transmitter i co teraz? Wróć do kościoła, dobra. I to z głowy. Teraz idziemy do babki od kostek. Kostkarki tak zwanej. Gdzie ona teraz była? Ona była jakoś tak tutaj, tędy się szło, tak boczkiem od razu. Chyba tak. Chyba coś takiego tu było. I ona tędy. O, jest nawet bez loadingu żadnego.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Wszyscy nic zniknęli.
More or less. Are you...
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Yes.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. I thought we agreed that the curse isn't real. I'm listening. Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality?
I'm afraid it is, ma'am.
Sona is involved in this? So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed. It's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
I guess the least I can do is check up on Sona. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't...
Dobra. Powiedziane. Na targu, pułapki. O, ciało na promenadzie, czyli możemy z telefonu skorzystać i zadzwonić. Już tu jesteśmy. Tak właśnie zrobimy. Dobra. I co ty masz tam w samochodzie za kontakt? A właśnie, co z tymi zwłokami? Komisariat i biblioteka.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Biblioteka Jamrock.
It says here that...
We should try again during...
Kurwa.
Anything else, detective? One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been in a...
Any signs of violence? No feel...
You can hear her quickly.
What about his belongings? Any information? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitro... I have assigned the... That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything... 50...
In the cabin.
All right.
He's down the dashboard like a leopard. The lights unfold.
There you go. I'll turn them off from...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and The soft glow, the white, your finger, you feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanic. Of course, it's only in your head. The smell, I'm good. At the bottom of so straight, a dark feeling. The handle is in the cabin. You see a set of...
Dobra, czyli potrzebujemy poczekać jeszcze dzień. Kurwa, spóźniliśmy się o niewiele. Dobra, no Jezu. I co tu jest napisane? Że co trzeba zrobić z nimi? Zadzwoń do biblioteki. O, fuck. Niedobrze. Okej. No dobra. Czyli na to musimy poczekać. Tu. Wracam do kościoła. Pułapki. Daleko na wschód od budynku Felda. Dobra, to idziemy znaleźć się. Dobra. Tak, i tu jest jedna pułapka, którą znaleźliśmy już. Te już byliśmy. No dobra. Gdzie ona może być? Przy szopach na łodzie, na zachód budynku Felda. Przy kanale. Okej, kanał ogarnęliśmy. Na północny wschód od budynku Felda. Północny wschód. Północny wschód. Budynek Felda. Był ten budynek, gdzie spotkaliśmy gościa? A tak. Byliśmy tu? A jest tu jakaś? Aha, czyli czyli w tej byliśmy. Okej. Trzeba oddalić trochę, żebym ja widział może te pułapki. Tu jest boja.
This is the trap. Nothing but
empty as all of them.
The lieutenant
Dobra. Jaka jeszcze została? Na całym... Budynek Felda. Nocny wschód. No tu jedna jest, a jeszcze jedna? Tam jest boja. Pierdziele.
There's some tear, an empty...
A tam u góry? Może tam u góry, za budynkiem. No tak, za budynkiem Felda, tak coś tam mówił. O ile to jest budynek Felda, no bo kurde, już tak mi się pietrasi to wszystko ze sobą, że naprawdę ciężko mi aż powiedzieć. By the way, teraz jest w grze identyczna godzina jak u mnie w życiu realnym. Też 42. No trochę minęło, no ale wow. Dobra, i tu? Tu będzie tu, co? Jest i ona. Czy byłem już przy niej?
It takes you a moment. The trap feels light. No locus. No 𝗱𝗵𝗶𝗏 either. Your voice echoes.
Well,
The netting is a little untidy. Messier than the others.
perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theory. We did, sort of.
The reeds. You've checked.
Dobra, wszystkie sprawdzone. Dobra, do Whirling wracamy do Morela i dowiemy się, co tam Morel wymyślił. Kurach, kij z tym. A, do kościoła w międzyczasie wracamy. Zobaczymy, co tam jeszcze w kościele się dzieje. Może się uda skontaktować z tymi dziutkami. Czy ten gościu może spać w jakichś wczesnych godzinach? Może. A może nie, nie wiadomo.
Stan, the other real deck is empty.
Nie, to nie to. Nie miałem chyba gadać.
So your cop ways thought I felt a special
Really has.
Right. So any cop prep you gotta do, you do it now. We'll wait if we have to. Do what you
Dobra.
like Egg said. Yo, man. What's on your mind? Rest of the
Much love to my hardcore antenna.
Good luck, guys.
Try to squeeze in a promo spot while you're on air. We've got to start putting...
Back across the waterlock. At least we're getting our exercising.
You can grab that amplifier, officer, and you start spooling up those cables. Maybe we can get it all in one go.
Wszystko o tych listwach. Że deszcz nie pada. Coś tam jakby tam kropiło, nie?
Just plug that in there, would you?
It's done.
Yeah, as ready as we're gonna be. Grab one of these can sets. No idea what we're gonna hear when I turn this thing on, so be prepared for anything.
Czekaj, potrzebuję chwilę.
That's your cue, little man.
You're all alone out there, wandering a blasted heath. Calling it, the lieutenant looks up at you. Nervous. For who, though?
Give it another go.
Nein, Liebling.
Something about her son going to Revachol on an...
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind. Kann doch auch nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
Keep trying. Again.
It's gone now.
Zimno.
I didn't say anything, detective.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
An uncomfortable silence falls over the
connection.
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
I can assure you it's not my twin brother, though it certainly does sound like me.
Gdzie?
Sounds like your partner's being haunted by his past self. Or maybe he's trying to warn himself. From the future, most like. I don't...
It's just a little bit of pale interference, detective. A little eerie, perhaps, but...
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
You just have to embrace...
But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Dubois? Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind. Where's your father?
The signals are getting increasingly mixed.
This isn't looking... Don't know. If we can't get around the interference... Says here, don't know. My guess, you climb up the centaur, man. See if there's any...
This isn't exactly...
Someone has been maintaining it.
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar. Images of your body smashed against the pavement.
Kurwa, no umrze tam, nie? Zdechnie na 100%.
Your gloves give you a solid grip on the metal bar. This feels pleasingly familiar. You don't exactly cut a 𝗀𝗵𝗲𝗁 figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument. That performance was frankly an embarrassment. The connection itself is nothing more than a little braid of... The whole monument is covered in a thin but durable layer of oil and grime. If you had something alcoholic, you could dissolve the oils.
Now's really not the time, detective.
It is. It's the time of
Once the alcohol...
Yeah, maybe it helped a little.
Unser einziges Kind.
Hang on, I'm looking at Ed's checklist. He says, if all fail, he says here, must... Good question. Since you're already out there, I say you...
The speed freak is right. The responsibility is yours and yours alone.
Fuck, uda się? Nie.
you allow the
Nein, Liebling.
Huh? Sounds like that was a false move. Signal's even worse now. The thing is, trying's not enough. Now it's the results that count.
He's right. This was your responsibility.
I'm gonna turn all the dials to maximum.
A maelstrom of sound.
Lieutenant Dubois, please respond.
It's too much. You're
A long winter, long and cold.
and then nothing.
Try it now.
This is Worship Archer. We are acknowledging and accepting you. Though we're still getting quite a bit of interference.
This is as good as it's gonna get. I'll keep us alive.
There is so much you wish you could ask, but you probably...
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request?
Kurde. Komitet Odpowiedzialności.
To reach the committee, all you need to do is fill out the If the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next quarterly public hearing.
Empatia.
We believe the next hearing is scheduled for July.
Lecimy.
This isn't about you. Not really. It may have been at a certain point, but you've let go of that perspective. This is about your responsibility to all of Revachol. Now, take a deep breath. Look upward. You don't have to bear the burden alone.
Posłuchaj mnie. Sytuacja w Martinez jest jak beczka z prochem, bliska ognia. Jeśli koalicja nie interweniuje, zginie wielu ludzi.
How do you know this?
Podczas swojego śledztwa odkryłem fakty, które każą mi sądzić, że zmierzamy prosto ku brutalnej konfrontacji między Związkiem a Wild Pines.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is a very serious claim. Please describe the situation as succinctly.
Dobrze.
There's papers rustling in the background. There, you've wedged your foot in the door. Now, if you can show the coalition how much they're needed, they'll have no choice but to intervene. You have the facts. Just lay them out beneath the cold light of reason.
O, Wild Pines straciła ostatnio kontrolę nad paramilitarnym szwadronem śmierci o nazwie Krenel.
Please continue. We're listening.
Mam też dowody, że Związek może również planować przejęcie miejscowej wsi rybackiej.
Detective, before you answer that, I urge you to weigh your words extremely carefully.
The lieutenant is afraid you're going to say something too outre.
Tak, też odkryłem tu, że Martin jest fenomen antroponetyczny.
We're afraid we must ask you to repeat that, Lieutenant Dubois.
Afraid? Her tone has shifted. She's no longer herself.
Fenomen.
Acknowledge. Listen very carefully, Lieutenant. We're going to ask you a series of questions. It is imperative that you answer as directly and truthfully as you can. Do you understand?
Tak.
Good. First question. Are you currently in the vicinity of 𝘬𝗏𝗏𝗏, the North Arcade Islands, or near Pale Offshore Platform East of Indigo?
Nie, jestem w Martinez.
Very good. Next question. Would you describe the phenomenon as internal to the isola or external to the isola?
What she means is, actually, you have no idea what those words could mean in this context.
Wewnętrzne, zewnętrzne. Ja pierdolę, la 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 la. Kurde. Ale co mam odpowiedzieć teraz? Że wewnętrzny? Chyba wewnętrzny, wydaje mi się. Ale może nie? Kurde. La 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 la. Wewnętrzne czy wewnętrzne? Kurwa, konceptualizacja mi niemożliwe się zrobił niepowodzenie. Dla Izoli. Kurde. Coś mi się kojarzy z tym wewnętrznym, ale zaryzykowałbym to? Kurde, kurde, kurde. La la la. Dobra, zaryzykujmy, ja nie wiem. Wewnętrzne.
Next question. At the time, did you experience sense objects? Yes. Examples may include sound, memory, light.
Mogę to pisać jako coś podobne do ważącego się mleka.
Let's go on. Final question.
Of course not. The radio programmer. You are part of a large family. You are never alone. There's no need to overthink.
We repeat. Were you alone?
Nie.
You hear the sound of a page ripping.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Please stand by while we transmit our summary.
A long winter.
Signals are starting to misalign.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is 𝘂𝗵𝗵𝗵𝘁.
Jestem.
Please acknowledge. Thank you for standing by. We are authorized to report the Committee of Responsibility for Revachol has acknowledged and accepted your... They would
Super.
like to address your matter to the committee directly, as their earliest convenience.
Gdzie mamy się spotkać?
Remain where you are. Collision Shuttle Laurel is setting a course for your position. They will arrive momentarily. Stand by.
To the southwest, several stars begin to move.
No way! Big Ben coming here!
The lieutenant adjusts his microphone and slowly looks up toward you.
Well, what now?
Chyba trzeba czekać.
You've accomplished your side task. You've contacted Coalition Warship Archer. I suppose what I'm asking is whether we are about to lose you to the moral intern.
Ale ja się boję, Kim.
A little rhyme jingling in your mind's attic.
Czuję, że wydarzy się coś bardzo złego.
Of the past. The lieutenant takes a moment to compose his...
I don't know where this case will lead us, detective. But in a sense, that doesn't matter. Our job is to follow the evidence where it leads. Consequences, because that's what it means to be an officer of the RCM.
The lieutenant's final words are nearly swallowed by the roar of the aerostatic.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Collision Warship Archer. We have been instructed to inform you that the Laurel arrived at your position. Please acknowledge.
No shit.
Thank you. The Committee of Responsibility for Revachol has authorized us to offer you an immediate extraction. Do you accept? Acknowledged. Laurel has initiated the extraction procedure. Stand by.
Marianne hat mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr derselbe ist, als auf einem Luftschiff
Weeks later, no answers about extracted cop. The condition and whereabouts of an RCM officer extracted by a coalition aerostatic 2 weeks ago remain unknown. The dramatic maneuver witnessed by dozens near the North Roundabout has reportedly increased tensions between the citizens of Martinaise, the RCM, and coalition authorities. Early reports that the lieutenant was investigating entropinetic phenomena along the coast have not been confirmed. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the lieutenant was in Martinaise as part of a murder investigation. A coalition representative declined repeated requests for comment.
Wow. To jest jakieś kosmiczne po prostu. Wow. To jest... Nie wiem po prostu, co mam powiedzieć. Nie dowiedzieliśmy się tak naprawdę. Nie dowiedzieliśmy się tak naprawdę, co się stało. Ale wiele się stało. Kim jest Ruby? Co się tam podziało innego? I tu dalej ta misja jest. Łapki sprawdzone. Zyskaj swoją broń. Ciało na promenadzie. Gdzie jest Ruby? Gdzie jest to wszystko? Nie wiem, co o tym myśleć. Czy wrócimy do tego? Będziemy kontynuować tą historię? Czy może... Może to było moje przejście. Jest tak dobra gra. Nie mogę wytrzymać tego. Prześwietna, wciągająca, niesamowita. Być może ta sprawa morderstwa nie była taka ważna. Może wykonaliśmy to, co mieliśmy wykonać. Dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie mojego materiału. Mam nadzieję, że Wam się podobało. Jeżeli Wam się spodobało, pamiętajcie, żeby kliknąć kciuk w górę, zasubskrybować i kliknąć dzwoneczek. Wszystko, aby zawsze być na bieżąco. Jeżeli macie coś do napisania, napiszcie komentarz, dzięki temu będę wiedział, że jesteście, że Wam się podoba i przede wszystkim, że chcecie, żeby tych materiałów pojawiało się więcej. Dodatkowo, jeżeli chcecie się wdzięczyć za to, co robię i podoba Wam się moja praca, pamiętajcie, że możecie kliknąć w moją nazwę, wejdziecie do strony głównej mojego kanału, kliknąć opcję wesprzyj i za 2 zł, 10 albo 30 zostaniesz wspierającymi według Waszej tutaj chęci i potrzeby oddania trochę tej dobroci w moją stronę. Dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie, trzymajcie się, do usłyszenia i życzę Wam miłego. Bardzo serdecznie dziękuję wszelkim wspierającym za to, że jesteście. Dziękuję tym, którzy byliście wspierającymi i dziękuję wszystkim tym, którzy po tym właśnie filmiku zdecydowaliście się na wsparcie. Przede wszystkim to nie jest tak, że wspieracie osobę, która ma tysiące widzów. Wspieracie małą społeczność, której dzięki każdej osobie z Was, każdej złotówce, którą mi przelejecie, każdym 2 złotym, które jesteście wspierającymi ptasiakami, Za każdą tą jedną osobę bardzo serdecznie dziękuję i za każdą tą złotówkę dziękuję, ponieważ dzięki temu po prostu mam chęci, mam motywację i przede wszystkim mam dodatkowe finanse, które pozwalają utrzymać ten kanał i utrzymać wszystko, co się wokół niego dzieje, włącznie z kosztami prądu, kosztami kupowania nowego sprzętu, kupowania nowych gier i w ogóle całego czasu, które spędzam, czy to nagrywając, czy to streamując i czy to, jeżeli w przypadku wielu sytuacji rozmawiając i wspierając osoby, które w jakiś sposób czują się gorzej. Więc moja działalność jest bardzo szeroka i cieszę się, że doceniacie ją. Jeżeli ktoś z Was czuje się gorzej i chciałby ze mną porozmawiać i ma jakieś takie problemy, możecie do mnie napisać, zagadać. Wszystko na Discordzie, a link do Discorda w opisie.